Hey, my name is Trip Hunter. I'm the chairman of Silicon Valley Comic-Con. Hello. We're very excited to be here and be part of San Jose. Our Comic-Con's a little bit different from others because you can come in cosplay. You can have all the fun that you can have at a typical Comic-Con, but then you can also go to a science and tech component of our event and listen and learn from the world's smartest scientists and technologists. So you can learn, there's a lot to learn here. That formula for our Comic-Con is our charter. It's what Steve Wozniak wanted to be able to give back to this community, was an opportunity to have fun, but an opportunity also for scientists and technologists to talk about what they're doing, and for the local community to hear that and be able to engage. And so how do we engage? We have a science fair here. We're in our second year of our science fair, where we attract kids from all over the area, and they can demonstrate what they're doing in science. And Steve Wozniak walks through that science fair and looks at the kids' projects. So we're really excited about that. NASA is a huge component of our event. Their scientists are here, their astronauts are here, talking about the future of space travel, and the future lies with all of the kids that are listening to this. Without you, we won't have that. So we're hoping that you can come here and hear something that inspires you to be involved in that as a career. We have a kid zone, so super family friendly event. You can bring your kids and go downstairs and engage in just a whole wonderful world of kids activities. And so we consider ourselves a family event, and one that's really geared towards the kid in all of us. You can go to our website at www.svcomiccon.com, learn more about our event, and we'll be back here next year.
Well, thank you so much for coming over to the NASA booth here at Silicon Valley's Comic-Con 2018, and we're at the NASA Ames Research Center booth right here in the main hall, and we're going to actually talk to you about some of the cool things we have at the booth. In addition to the aeronautics research that we do, of course we do rovers and space exploration, we actually have an expert here who's going to tell you a little bit about what you see behind me, and maybe you'll learn something about our next missions, hopefully to the moon. So, Jay Trimble, tell us what you see here.
Okay. Do you want to hold this? Should I
can hold it.
So this is called Open Mission Control Technologies, and it's open source software. Anybody can use it. Anybody can try it out on the web. Anybody can contribute to it. So right now, it's on an Earth orbiter mission called Jason 3. It's in the test bed for the next Mars rover, and what you see here is a simulation of a lunar rover that's going to look for water ice at one of the lunar poles around 2022, we hope, if all goes well. So this is all simulated data. This is a traverse path, right? That's the rover with telemetry, which just means remote measurements. And here you see imagery. There's all these different types of data that you can mix in and compose yourself in what's called a layout. So if you ever try this on the web yourself, actually I'm not going to show that, but there's a create button here. You can create all this stuff just by drag and drop, just like you would if you were using Google Drive.
Tell us more about what type of missions would use this, by the way.
Okay, so really anything that gets data could use this. You could use this on your house for Internet of Things, but what we're using it for is mostly interplanetary missions. And like I said, one Earth orbiter. And Deep over here is our technical guy who wrote a lot of this code. And if you had questions about how it actually works, it's all web-based?
Yeah, it's all web-based, JavaScript in the front end. And basically, we use telemetry simulations right now to visualize it. And the really cool part is the scientists and everyone that use it don't need to know how to code. They can just drag and drop the objects, which is pretty cool.
As can you if you try it at home.
So thank you so much for coming over, and don't forget to check us out at www.nasa.gov/Ames, AMES.
Hi, my name's Morgan. I'm here at Silicon Valley Con today, introducing our first deaf mystic female superhero, Harmony. As you can see here on her posters, you can see her name fingerspelled here. She is the first deaf female superhero. Like I said, Harmony, Harmony. Anyway, we came up with this idea because, well, one, I fell in love with sign language a long time ago, and it was actually quite a lovely story. So if you want to stop by the table, I can give you a lot more information about it. But we came up with this idea, and it was all actually inspired by me and a teacher talking about one day how, you know, we don't have a deaf superhero. We have Daredevil, he's blind, and we have all these hearing folks, right? So we're like, we need to get something in there for the deaf community. And I told this to my sister, I was like, yeah, we need to get this going. She is a really driven person and really active about this, so she got the ball rolling. We got it all created here with Chris, our artist. He's right now working on the cover for the second one. And what's the second cover called?
Oh, the second cover, this is Harmony. Oh, no. I'll just mess with you. This is the second issue that we're going to do, and she's going to be holding the water element over here, and then I'm working on the variant cover sketch right now. So this is a fun process. I love the character. I love the fact that we're using ASL and promoting ASL, for the actual comic, and we want to represent the deaf community in a positive light because they're superheroes as well. So, yeah.
And those for you who do not know what ASL is, that is American Sign Language. So in this first issue and the tease issue, you do not see too many signs. You do see some sign language present. It's not like, oh, we say she reads lips, but yes, she is capable of that. But you do see actually the visual sign language. You will also see that we do have a blind character in there, so you'll actually be exposed to tactile sign. You'll be exposed to all sorts of different things in the deaf community. So it's very educational, and it's also something that the deaf community has needed for a very long time. So we want to know all the ideas behind Harmony. Anything special going on?
Oh, currently? There's quite a lot going on. I don't want to spoil too much, but our writer, my role? I am the one who does the writing. Currently, I'm right now working on the third book. It's pretty cool. She's on quite the adventure. There's a mixture of magic, a mixture of history, a mixture of, well, a lot of ASL, obviously. It's quite the adventure, though, quite literally.
I was just telling them all that we're going to actually be exposed to some tactile sign in the second book that just got wrapped up.
Some tactile sign between Margot, who is a blind character, and our main character, Harmony, who is deaf. So, because clearly, as someone who's blind, you can't see someone signing. It doesn't work very well.
And someone who is deaf, they obviously cannot hear someone who is blind. It's actually a neat little fact. A lot of deaf institutions, just like Fremont School for the Deaf, not too far from here in San Jose, they actually have the blind institution right next to the School for the Deaf. For some reason, everyone has that stigma just because you're blind and you're deaf, like Helen Keller, that you want to be near each other. Not necessarily always the case.
Ultimately, look forward to the next couple of books coming out. We're going to be learning a lot about our writer. Our writer's actually the artist that's doing the book right now is in the book. He's recently been turned to stone, so we need to kind of figure out what's happened to him and what's going to happen to him. Can Harmony save him or not? www.becomeonevoice.com. You can find everything from Spectacular Science to Connex, which is an event we're going to be at in November 17th and 18th. You could reach us at our email, which is on there. You can reach me directly at rachel.johnson, all spelled out, at becomeonevoice.com. And Morgan actually is morgan.johnson at becomeonevoice.com as well.
What do you know?
Who knew?
Hey, we are Fezzorama. We make custom designer velvet fezzes and chapeaus, all sorts of weird, geeky, insane things that just sort of come out of my head. It's all original artwork. We do all the sewing, all the embroidery ourselves, and we design all sorts of accoutrements to go with them. We started doing them for friends like 15 years ago, and it's just sort of rolled into being this running gag, which turned into a hobby, which turned into an obsession, which took over my life and is now my full-time job. So we just travel around doing the cons and meeting new people. You can find us online at fezzorama.com, obviously the easiest thing, and we're on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that too.
My name is Owen Kloss. I'm a painter, I'm a sculptor, and this is my stuff. My website is www.fiendishthingies.com. Thank you.
at Silicon Valley for my second year in a row. I love this con. I love coming here because the weather is beautiful again. And today I am dressed in my spring ivy. Just like last year on Saturday, I was dressed as poison ivy, but I put a twist and I made myself spring ivy. I do make a lot of my costumes. They're all mostly handmade. I am well known for my Red Sonja and my Enchantress right now, and they're amazing. I am a self-taught artist. I went to college for art, wanted to be a teacher. Now I want to do this. I found that I liked modeling and doing what I do best in art, and it's very, very passionate about it. But you can find me across all of my social medias under the name MaidenHellXO. MaidenHellXO is spelled Maiden, like M-A-I-D-E-N, hell, and then an XO at the end. If you found a girl in a sexy Gandalf, you have found the right woman.
Hi, my name's Madison. I'm cosplaying as a Dark Brotherhood initiate from Skyrim The Elder Scrolls V here at Silicon Valley Comic-Con 2018. This lights up. It took about 2 weeks to create the cosplay itself, as in the armor, the suricus, the boots, and the gauntlets, and I made this last night. So she's kind of a wreck, but that's okay. This is Dawnbreaker. It's supposed to be like a Daedra quest item from Skyrim, given by the gods. My Instagram handle is Thane of Falkreath. So yeah, thanks.
Okay, so my name is Vanessa Nix. I'm from San Francisco. I do cosplay. Today I am dressed as Wonder Woman, a little bit of the comic book style. I started doing cosplay around 2016, but I wouldn't consider that cosplay because it was kind of just a little test run for what I really wanted to do. And I want to be an EMT right now, but I also want to go into fashion design. Oh yeah, well you get my contact information. You can definitely find me on Instagram at vanessa.nix, which is VANESSA.NYX.
Hi everyone, we're here with Silicon Valley Comic-Con, and I want to congratulate everyone for coming and joining us today. Happy car buyers. We're happy to see you guys. Come take a picture with us.
Yeah, feel free to come on by. We also have a raffle where you can win a $50 Visa or American Express gift card just by taking a photo, hashtagging DGDG Comic Con.
I'm here representing the company DGDG. We have over 17 dealerships, and we are promoting Women's Buying Network along with our dealerships. I just want to thank everyone for having us, and come visit us at our booth. We're having a contest for social media. If you tag us on DGDG Comic Con, you get a chance to win a $50 American Express card.
So my name is Chris. I'm Superboy Prime, obviously, in a Red Lantern group with our guest Supergirl. So we are from Sacramento, Vacaville, and Marin. So we are out here at Silicon Valley Comic Con.
My name's Veronica Crusos, and I go by FeistyV on Instagram.
My name's Cami, and I go by Cami Slice on Instagram.
Just for Show Row, ROE.
And Erica, and I'm Lady Jedi 23.
We kind of somewhat constructed our own. She's the wing queen of cosplay, so she's amazing with her wings.
How long have you been doing it? Quite a long time now, 2.5 years. Cami Slice 42, CAMISLYCE 42.
And Supergirl, where did we contact you at?
I'm just at Feisty_V, so it's just Feisty_VEE.
And just for Show Row, so just_for_show and then ROE_row.
And Lady Jedi 23.
Well, this is Yondu. This is Greg. This is Mantis. Her name is Carolyn. We have Starlord over here. Her name is Clark. I'm Gamora. My name is Ashlyn. This is our 3rd year at Silicon Valley Comic Con. We've done this every year. So come out and check us out next year. Hopefully we're going to do something just as epic. So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately it was about, after a couple malfunctions, about 4 hours to do it. Yeah. Could have used some help.
Could have stayed over.
Yeah.
That was all him. He did that all himself this morning. So.
Yeah. It was up at 6.
Yeah, he's normally this color, so this wasn't too big.
This is her first year as being Mantis.
Yeah, she's
I think
been
it's,
different characters every
I've been
year.
different characters every year,
Yeah.
but since I'm Oriental, hey, since I'm Asian, this kind of, really wasn't that much work, but so that worked out pretty well. Last year I was
Nebula.
Nebula, and
last year,
and I
Karina
had a
last
skull
year.
cap, and that took a long time. We had professional makeup artists come, so it was kind of nice to just be able to take it a little easier this time and a little slower pace and just do it ourselves. She did me.
Yeah, I'm responsible for
Yes.
that.
Yes,
And I'm married to her, so I do her. Not with the makeup on, though. No. Ow, I'm sorry about that.
You mean I could have stayed over last night?
No, we're fine.
Guardians After Dark, everybody.
Yeah, Guardians After Dark.
No, me, I just bought the jacket off of Amazon, and then I bring the gun, and then I carry the bag for the rest of these whack jobs. So basically, I don't do hardly any work. I just park the car, pick them up, drop them off, buy the food. And I have to compliment them a lot because they're really insecure people. I tell you.
We are.
I know, they're really insecure.
We have a big
that's our
job.
story.
Guardians of the Galaxy, we have
We're
a big
sticking
job.
to it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's our
Major
story, and we're
responsibility.
sticking
to it.
Putting you to sleep, I'm sure. Probably going to have to edit this extensively later. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a nice day.
Hey everybody, my name's Denise Stiles and we're here at Silicon Valley Comic-Con 2018. So this is a great opportunity for people who are looking to become an aircraft mechanic. What we offer here is a 21-month training program, and we train students to become certified aircraft mechanics. So if you know someone, if you think that you're interested in the program, definitely look us up, come down here. You can definitely look at our website, www.fixjets.com, or give us a call. Our number is 510-553-9600. Have a good day. Thanks.
Hey, I'm Rico Anderson. Come to my table. I was in the Orville and Star Trek Renegades. Check out my Instagram handle, _Rico Anderson. Website, RicoAnderson.com. I had to think about that for a second. And having a great time at Silicon Valley Comic-Con. Come check it out. Thank you very much. Live long and prosper.
Oh my goodness, just Jackie Coogan's grandson, but I was fortunate enough to be in Adventures in Babysitting and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, as well as Toy Soldiers also, and I was the voice of the Fox in The Fox and the Hound. Yes, so website is KeithCooganOnline.com, and on Instagram and Twitter, just Keith Coogan.
Hi there, JC Lee at Steve Wozniak's 2018 Comic-Con in the gorgeous Silicon Valley. I am so thrilled that Steve's enjoying this and he's doing this and that you got me here, because this is one of the most divine, wonderful, clean, organized, beautiful places I've ever been. And I'm just thrilled. And you're doing such a darn good job. And the fact that the education is really more available through the technology for the children, be it learning a language or just getting involved in education, because it's really, really important. Knowledge is your friend, education and going ahead in life and doing what you want. And for all the young kids out there that are going to have a dream like Spider-Man did, I love Stan, but also Stan loves me. And Stan has always been very involved in literacy. And without reading and without writing, you're at a terrible disadvantage. And there are so many classes now, even for people older or who are coming here, who don't have the good fortune of being able to speak our tongue. And comics really are, they don't frighten people, and they're a great way to also have people read and learn vocabularies and get more involved. But between Silicon being fabulous and the great technology and everyone working so hard here, and Steve being such a great guy and doing this for everyone, and we love it so much, hopefully we'll make some advancement. And hopefully the kids will realize it's really cool to read. And books are really cool still, and it doesn't all have to be in computers, and it's nice to hold something and read it and embrace it and have it be yours and take it home like a comic book and collect it, and to be able to pass on to your children stories, comics, novels, biographies. And it's a way for us all to communicate through the word. And I just hope that the children today, they just realize how important it is. My daddy did. He worked on the word, he worked on reading, he worked on his penmanship. He was such a serious, great guy. And look where it got him. And the only way any of these young, talented kids are going to get it is through hard work and being smart and learning and education. Knowledge is your best of friends. And I wish everyone well. I thank you again for loving my daddy. And I hope you all know he loves you right back. Thank you so much and have a great day. Yay, Silicon Valley. And I have a little company called Fatsalagata. 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 And I just sell t-shirts for my dad. And I'm hoping to involve myself much more in homeless, in abused children, and in helping people in service. I thank you all because all you fans help me with in life being such good, solid, great people, and you help me. And I hope that I can help you one day. Thanks. Bye.